Caleb West, is that you? Looks like we keep running into each other out here on the road.
Yeah. Where was you headed?
Van Horn for a drink?
Well, I just came from there. There's no one around.
Is that so?
Yes, so, yes. I was going up there to speak to the fellas and maybe strike a deal with them. We was going to do some moonshine. I mean, $300 for a supply of moonshine.
Yeah,
don't sound too bad.
$300 is a lot of money. I wouldn't mind having that amount of money.
Well, we could spread it 50-50. 150, 150.
Yeah, we work hard together on that thing. We, runs the carts together. Defends the carts together.
You want to do that?
Yeah, sounds good.
You know much about moonshining?
I can learn, I guess. I've seen the bread man do it before. I guess I can figure it out.
Well, we gotta learn fast, because I need the goddamn money. And I know you do too. But I'm gonna head to Rhodes and have a drink if you want to. Go to Rhodes.
Ain't nobody on roads either. I figured if I hang around Van Horn long enough, I see somebody worth two shits.
Well, I mean, we could go back to Van Horn, or we could head back to Valentine. I don't mind. But
I
sooner
guess we can
get
go
on
to
this
Valentine.
goddamn-
There's a beer
Sooner we get
there.
on this goddamn moonshine, the better.
We'll figure it out.
It's either that or join a goddamn gang that's gonna rob banks. I ain't sure I want to do that again.
It depends how much money you make from robbing a bank. I guess the most keen on robbing banks. I was thinking about it here and there. Because I guess all my friends used to do it, or they does it. I have no use feeding for money. I don't know how I feels about breaking in a place like that. It's because it becomes more personal than when you're robbing people's.
Well, I know there's a lot of people in there, a lot of guards.
You know what doesn't have a lot of guards? A bank.
That's right, it doesn't. But if we're gonna rob a bank, it's either we join the goddamn cattleman crew,
How about we make our own crew?
or we rob a bank ourselves. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, we make our own crew, then we have to kind of rely on others to screw us over.
The only thing about that, Connor, is you rob a bank, you put your mark down. Other gangs find out about it, they don't like it. Next thing you know, you're on the run.
Well, the law ain't like it either. It doesn't really matter with these things. Besides, how they only gonna know about us if they know about us? We ain't gotta tell nobody we's in a gang. We ain't gotta walk around saying, hey, we's in a gang. Only dumb gangs
We
does
gotta
that.
goddamn get people to rob a bank. We can't do it just the two of us.
I know. That's why we make friends. And use
Okay,
Use
let's
is
go make
nicer than
friends.
I
Let's go to
is.
Valentine.
I
Let's go
bet-
make some friends.
Okay,
right now.
okay, then let's go to Valentine then.
Howdy,
Back,
misters.
fellas.
Patty,
What can I get you?
Is that use rabbit?
That's right, Connor. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
And,
Aren't you
fellow,
Aren't you a doctor?
I've got some first aid training.
I can't remember what you used to tell me. You trying to become a lawman.
That's my plan at the moment. Yeah, trying to pick up a badge. Everything okay?
I'm fine. Why?
see that? As soon as
No.
you said you were trying to pick up a badge, you moved over to the corner of the room.
No, that's alright. I understand.
I mean, the lawman's gonna do what the lawman's gonna do, but I ain't a fan of them because they've been real peckerhead towards me.
Yeah, I can understand that. Trust me, there's some deputies I don't get along with either.
Give me a beer, please.
A beer? Alright. Also can barely hear you, sir. Not sure why.
It's because he ain't talking loud, because he's whispering for some reason.
I'm not whispering, okay. Yeah, I have a beer.
Hey, Caleb West, you should buy me a beer. That would be a nice
Why
thing
don't you
to
buy me a beer? You got more money than me. All right, give me 2 beers. I want 2 beers.
Two beers? Alright. Well, here, we'll get you the one.
And her both helped stitch me up.
And then we'll get you the one and then
That's
charge
right.
you for it. Oh,
I
all right. Well, yeah,
stabilized
that
ya.
covers it.
And then I had to call for a doctor because I couldn't get you to wake up. It were strange.
I'll pay for the
Let me
2
grab
beers.
the other one.
Very, very.
I'm hoping you drink those 2
Cloudy,
beers, because if you give me one, I'm gonna laugh at you.
Yeah, you were conscious,
Well, I
but
bought you a
couldn't open your
goddamn
eyes.
beer. Give it to Connor.
I guess
I
you
don't
Alright.
remember much, but either way, I wanted to thank you personally. It means a lot that there are still good people in this world.
What was your name again, Mr. Bartender?
Name's Gus Bassett. You can call me Gus, Mr. Bassett, what have you.
How you doing, Gus?
Gus.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
Nice to meet
Gus.
you too, sir.
And Mr. on my left, I don't think we've
I
met.
guess I'll buy the next round of drinks for us, since
No,
I'm a
ma'am,
good
My
friend.
name's Caleb West. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Caleb West. I'm Rabbit.
Nice to meet you, Rabbit.
No, you're the second West I've met.
Oh?
I ain't nothing to do with those goddamn chicken people.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh wait, yeah. Mr. Billy West did own a chicken plant, didn't he? Welcome back, sir.
Howdy.
Howdy. Want chat?
Yeah, sure.
I guess you's in trouble now. The law come for you, Rabbit.
Maybe.
Maybe she's getting a badge.
Watch, as
Didn't
soon as
mean
she
to
gets,
insinuate,
as soon as
sir,
she gets a
just,
badge, she's gonna be an asshole all of a sudden. Watch.
Oh, I don't think that. I don't think Rabbit could get elected president and turn out to be an asshole.
You never know.
Very true.
So what do you fellas do? I don't think we've really met before.
I kill stuff for money.
Yeah, well, it's most of my vocation as well.
I used to go mining, but my back's had it, and the money ain't great, so I don't
heard,
do anything no more.
I heard Caleb used to be a prostitute as well. The best in the West.
You've been drinking way too much tonight, Connor.
I'm enjoying myself. I'm feeling happy.
And Mr. Gumsmith.
Howdy.
It
What
was
can I get
just a joke,
Can
Caleb.
I get
Come
a
on.
bowl of stew?
Smile.
All right. We also have
Smile.
some Sierra. Big
I don't know how to
Philip
smile.
brought in, if you'd like that.
Me neither. Let me try.
Well, I'm hungry.
Don't smile. Don't even
Ow.
try. Break your
Maybe
face.
put some of that in the stew.
Oh, we already got the stew, and it's a bit too much meat.
Does it look like I'm smiling yet?
I guess that's fine. I'm just hungry.
No.
All right.
Excuse my. I'm back for my shot of milk. How much?
Sir, we still don't have
we'll
any
just,
shots of
split the
milk.
difference, say $1.50.
For your trouble?
You know what's better than milk? Whiskey.
I don't.
Thank you,
I
sir.
don't,
I appreciate
I don't,
the time.
I don't
No
like whiskey.
problem.
Why not?
Thank you so much. It don't taste good as milk.
You know those Irish used to drink, they drink milk with whiskey or something?
Milk whiskey. That
Milk
sounds
whiskey.
disturbing.
Yeah, it's like milk and whiskey. It's like a cream whiskey.
Interesting.
Well, I know plenty of Irishmen, but I've never heard anything like this before.
Can I get some meat in a bowl?
Yeah, I knew an
Yeah, sure.
Irish man once used to drink like cream whiskey or something.
Cream
Milk
and
whiskey.
When you done serving him, Gus, can you get us
He's
another
dead
round
now.
of beers?
I don't know if it was
Bill
the
did,
milk and
but
whiskey,
he's
but he is dead now.
What?
Well, the curdling of the milk couldn't help, that's for sure.
What? Curdling?
Yes, that's when the
Goddamn
milk
hell you
becomes
talking about?
solid.
Milk ain't become solid. Milk's a drink, mister.
When
Well-
the milk goes bad, it turns solid.
It comes solid when it comes out.
It'll be $1, sir.
No.
Appreciate
They get it
Oh,
from the
cool.
cow, my good man.
I mean, yeah. Milk
Or your
I-
mama's
I-
tit,
I-
depending.
I ain't a good man. I'm shaky. Shaky shookin'.
All right, you said 2 Tennessee whiskeys or 2 beers?
2 beers.
2 beers. All right.
Now, if Connor's playing next round, I'll have a Tennessee whiskey.
Get him a glass of water instead.
What's going
Nothing
on?
for that.
Oh,
we'll just-
goddamn messing with you.
say, fellas, I don't think I know your two names. What's y'all's names?
Cause you ain't know us, that's why. I'm Connor.
Oh,
My name's
Connor.
Caleb.
Caleb.
hell's
Nice to
this,
meet
Right.
you.
What the hell's your
Back
name?
wide.
sir.
I'm shaky.
Why is he shaky?
Appreciate you.
Lots of reasons. That's my name.
You scared of something?
No, never.
Oh, you
I
might have
ain't
to-
never scared.
Get a little bit closer to the couch.
Ain't
so I
that
can't
good,
really
man,
get you.
because there's a lot of bullshit out there you ain't should be scared of.
let me move down for you.
Only thing I'm scared of is big, hairy
Yeah.
spiders.
Just need to get. There we go.
You when you see a big hairy spider,
I know. I never want to see one.
he steps on it. That's what he does.
I just step on it.
He steps on it.
I never done think of that. Well, thank you, mister.
Oh, right.
If it's above you,
Nope,
though,
not working.
he shoots it.
Can't reach.
You just
Yeah, hold on.
shoot the
Try now.
fucking hairy spider.
Yeah.
No, that's gonna be gross. You gotta shave it like a bartender.
Why the hell's you shoots it? Why the hell's you shaves it?
Whoa.
Whoa,
Yeah, I don't know why I did that.
that's a big gun.
Yeah. Sorry about
That's
that.
one big fucking gun.
Sorry about that. I'm sorry.
You just show that to everyone into the
No,
saloon.
I don't. I didn't mean to do that.
Yeesh.
No, it's
Pull
fine.
that
I
thing
just-
out again. Pull that
something
thing out again.
Hey, shoot one of the bottles with that thing.
I'm not. I can't shoot in town, sir.
What if,
Just show it.
What if we says we didn't see nothing?
I mean, we can. If you like, we can head
You
out back.
just show us the gosh darn gun.
All right.
Pull it. Okay, now like aim it. Oh,
That's a nice gun.
That's a big gun.
Very,
Yeah,
very
it's
good.
Navy.
That's a big fucking gun.
That's gonna
One
pull
of the
holes in
finest
some
guns
bitch.
ever made.
That's the kind of gun to shave a hairy spider.
Well, mostly got it for cougars, wolves, and bears. So I hope it blows a hole in whatever I'm shooting.
Yes, you will.
Yes, sir.
You know, be careful. I heard that those guns are prone to go off in your goddamn what's it called?
Holster.
Yeah. I knew a guy who shot himself in the foot, lost his toe. His big one.
Yeah. Well, I've definitely been keeping it clean and whatnot. Might actually have to go get some gun oil for it. It's been raining a lot lately. As
That
long as you keep it
reminds
clean
me.
and everything, it should be fine.
Well, I got a whole lot of nothing to be getting up to, and I got a job that I just got hired for.
Oh,
What
you
you
got? A
got?
job.
I'm going
What
to
kind of
see.
job is this?
This job to be collecting something for a certain someone.
What is it we're collecting? Is it milk?
Not quite. We collecting sugar.
Sugar.
Uh-huh. Tastiest, sweetest, whitest sugar.
What you using it for?
Using it to make caramel.
Caramel.
Mm-hmm.
What you using that for?
You know what caramel is? That's the sweet stuff. Nice sweet stuff you get in them general stores wrapped up all nicely in them paper rolls.
One of them candies.
That's right.
I heard this good for you.
You put one of them things in your mouth, you suck on it real hard.
I don't
Sugar
like the way you
comes
worded
out.
that.
You mean? You suck on it real hard?
Yeah, let's move on.
Hey, what was your name? Hey, Shaky, come on, man. Me and Caleb, we got something to talk to you about.
Oh. Okay. I like talking.
We might have a better job for you instead.
Better job for me? Shaky? Well, I'm all ears.
We just can tell you about, but you ain't gotta tell nobody about, cause, well, lawmen ain't like this kind of job.
Oh, okay.
Now, I'm gonna look around real quick, make sure ain't no lawmen around. So, me and my friend here, Caleb West, we's gonna try to make moonshine. Real good stuff. You ever have moonshine before?
Yes, I have.
We's gonna make the good stuff. And we need someone's help. We need someone's help to taste it. And we need someone's help to help get it places. Because we know a place where we can make $300. And your share would be $100 of it. Split 3 ways.
I'm liking what you're putting down.
It's better,
Like that?
better than
milk,
sugar.
right?
Better than milk.
I'm a 100% accentuated for this endeavor.
All right, we needs to figure out ways to make it, because we ain't know how to yet.
I
But
know how
Caleb,
to.
he's a smart guy. And I'm sure
Wait.
he was...
You know how to make it?
Wait, what?
Yes, sir.
He knows how to make it.
I knows how to make it.
Well,
I know
shit.
how more than just to make it. I know how to manufacture, and I know how to give.
We found our man, Gail
We
West.
found our man.
Shady.
That's right. Well, I think we're going to be good friends.
I done think so as well. Now, but first,
Good.
we need ourselves done transportation.
We has horses, but I knows we can get a carriage. One
We
way or
need
another.
one of them. We get one of them. We get to taking, and then we get gravy. Gravities.
That sounds good. Whatever you're saying sounds good. But bad thing is, there ain't no one in Van Horn right now.
We'll get a job going first. We'll go to let's try to Van Horn right now, see if they need it, and then we can go try to make it. And we split
Sounds
it 3 ways equally.
Sounds good to me.
By the way, I should mention I don't know how to read or write, so if you need to telegram me, you're just gonna have to telegram Caleb.
That's fine. I don't read or write myself either. I'm American. I speak American. There's no
Exactly.
problem.
Listen, if we need each
I like
other,
this
we'll
guy.
always be in goddamn Valentine by the goddamn barn over there. There's a camp. That's where I live. That's where Connor lives.
Yeah.
I will show you my residence. Actually, we go over there.
Come on, follow us.
We can talk
Hey.
more.
Let's go to your residence.
It's where I live and lay my head.
What you eating there?
I don't know. I think it's like a meat or something. I just paid $1 for it. I'm starving.
There's a stew they has in there. Ain't too bad. Pretty good stuff.
Very good.
I think we've got a good thing going here. We're gonna try to make some more friends so we can do bigger jobs later. Down the road.
That's right. Hope you're
Yeah.
good with a gun.
What's down the road? What are we looking for?
We don't know yet, but we figure it out when we does.
Yeah.
We's trying to be, what's that word?
Entrepreneurs.
Yeah, that word. We's trying to be entrepreneurs.
Good old classic
We're
entrepreneur.
broadening our horizons. We're thinking about bigger things in the future. Not just moonshine.
I like big things.
Right over here in the white tent is where I lives. If you needs to find me, I'm probably passed out drunk here.
Okay.
Right on the side.
Sounds good. I kind of sleep wherever.
You know, this one right here I heard is pretty cheap. They only charging $5 a week for this lot right here.
$5.
The guy who used to own it, he died.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he
He
died.
died because it
I remember him.
rained and he was sleeping there. And he froze to death.
Dumb son of a bitch should have gotten a blanket.
Exactly my thoughts as well.
Well, what do you say we get down to business, fellas?
I say this is a good idea. We got to ride
Let's do
to,
it. We gotta go to Van Horn first.
we got to make sure they's ready for it. And then we can make the money.
Sounds good.
All right, I'm gonna go get riding.
Saddle up.
Yes, sir.
I like this guy. I like Shady. Sorry, Shaky.
It would be good if the horse liked both of us.
Come on, Ryder. Oh. All right, Ryder.
Yeah, it just
right, you Shaky?
Yay! Yeah, I got some friends who want to help us on our endeavor.
Oh, yeah, they come with.
He's got an endeavor.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
got
feeling
some
better
pals
now.
that want to come with. Those my employers. Right
Those
there in
is
front.
those is your employers. Is these dudes what we's doing?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see that horse tied up there next to the tree?
Yes, sir.
You want to ride that one? It's real
Yeah.
fancy.
Hell yeah.
My name is Connor. I made friends with Shaky today.
Nice to meet you, Connor. My name's Jimbo. As long as you don't plan on robbing us out on the trail, we'll be just fine.
I ain't
I'll go
robbed
ahead.
nobody.
I'll go ahead and not do the same thing to you. That's it.
Done got it.
Sounds good.
I done got it. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Oh yeah, she's a
Whoa.
wild one. Watch out.
Whoa.
I think she's sweet on my better days.
Alrighty, y'all. We done stick together.
That's
Like
it,
a
Van
splinter.
Horn.
See if you can keep up.
1 second. Let's talk here for a second.
Well,
So, we's made friends with Shaky over there, right? And
Well,
we's wants to get into the business of moonshine. And he says you guys do sugar, which makes me think since he knows how to make moonshine, makes me think you knows how to make moonshine too. Is that right?
well, I'm hoping to learn from Shaky here.
Wait a minute.
All right, that sounds good.
Isn't moonshine illegal?
no.
No, it's totally
That's a,
legal.
that's a
Everything's
common
fine.
misconception.
I mean,
Surprised you don't have a moonshine flavor.
you can drink it. I don't think they care too much about drinking
Shaky
it.
over here said that he has a moonshine license, which means that he can make moonshine.
Oh,
And we knows where to sell it too.
Oh yeah, that's good to know. That was going to be my
Oh.
next endeavor. So I had a man from Saint Denis, a German, come down, and I had him make a still for me in my house. It's real fancy. I paid $130 for it. That's what I'm going to go show y'all today.
What's his name? Wilhelm, by any
Please
chance?
don't say it was
No,
Wilhelm.
no, his
Right.
name was Fender Shows or some shit like that. I couldn't pronounce it. But he's a real smart feller, and I was real embarrassed to tell him I didn't know how to work that damn still he put in there. Last time I worked the still, it was all copper pipes and clay pots, so this thing's real fancy.
So, I say he's our builder. He's our intelligence guy. He knows how to make shit. Me and Mr. West over there, we could be bronze and delivery.
Oh, I love this. I'm too old to go out on the trail anymore, so this works perfectly
You don't
for
have
me.
to worry about delivering. Me and Connor will do that.
Hell yeah.
Now that there's more of us, how does he split it equally? Because the guys wants to pay us $300 over there.
Oh, we just do some math, some
How
mathematics.
about we do a couple deliveries and we put all the money in the bank somewhere and we split it once we got enough.
oh, huh. Okay.
We
And
do
this-
some kind of trust fund between us all, put it in the bank.
This isn't illegal.
This
Nope.
ain't illegal.
Nope.
No.
No,
Oh,
this is America.
It is
Mr.
perfectly
Payne. What are you
legal.
talking about?
The land of where
Totally
you get
fine.
drunk.
Everything's fine.
It's illegal to sell moonshine to an officer of the law. I think that's what the law is.
I think that's what it states, yeah.
Or even talk about it next to the officer.
Why is that?
They're allergic.
They don't like that
Oh.
kind of thing. If you have a license like Shaky over
Well, the
here,
thing is,
it's fine.
Okay, well.
you ain't gotta worry about it as you's making it.
Well, hold on. We need wheat. We need wheat.
Oh, I got a place where we can get wheat.
Let's get some wheat.
All right then. Then we'll get there. No, you're good.
Yeah.
I mean, we can get wheat on the left side at the farm. There's a farm over here.
That's what I'm saying. If you go over to that farm at night, he don't mind if you do it at night. He just don't want you bothering his birds while he's awake.
Just gonna take it from them in the broad daylight.
Yeah. Oh,
No, it's borrowing.
That's old Mr. Red.
It's borrowing, Mr. Payne. He gonna bring it back.
It's not illegal if you can't see
I have a good idea. I'm thinking right now. Listen, what if we pays him a little bit of money for our efforts and make a deal?
Oh, well, I ain't the charismatic type. I'm more of the handsy gooey type.
Oh, he'll do it for sure. Just he can't be caught with it. His wife gets mad.
Well, I'm told that I can be.
There now, or what's going on?
I'm told I can be kind of charismatic.
Well, you are charismatic. You sold me on that.
I ain't charismatic. I'm an asshole. They says I'm a peckerhead.
I think you're a great salesman.
Okay, well, I guess I'm the salesman in this group. First name
Did you swallow all the extra protein?
I just got slapped in the face by branches is all.
Come up right here.
Whoa.
You lift up this flap of metal. That's where I keep my key.
All right.
Okay.
I appreciate you sharing that with us.
Wipe your feet.
Oh, let me wipe my feet here first. And we're good.
All right.
Welcome to my granny's place.
Mm-hmm.
And you ain't
Nice
gotta
and
worry
cozy.
about no snakes. I've had this whole place redone. Cost me pretty much all the money I had.
That must be a lot of money.
Well, it was only a few $100s. Come on downstairs.
It's a mighty nice place you
All right,
got
see.
here.
I try to take a shortcut.
Yeah, I find if you spend all your money, then it's a lot harder for people to rob you.
Oh, wow, look at this.
$130 worth of metal and machinery. Look at that.
You know,
Yeah.
if that door,
Wow.
if that door was shut, I don't know if I'd ever know that this room was here.
Well, that's the whole idea.
Why?
Ain't that beautiful?
Well, what's over here?
Well, why don't you come on in and take a look?
Why do you want to hide?
Oh my God, this is where we saw the drink now these days. Oh,
What is this?
The hell is
Oh,
this,
my.
fellas?
Give me a shot. A milk.
You all right, Shaky?
Yeah, I was just wanting a shot of milk.
well, this is something fancy. I ain't easily impressed, but I is impressed right now.
Is that a
Pretty pretty
German
fancy
flag?
dress.
I think that's a German
This all
flag.
cost you $130, huh?
Oh no, this all probably
What kind of
$650
flag is
in
that?
total. Is
That
$130
ain't
for the steel.
American.
Well, shit. Wait, what was your name again? Sorry,
My name's Jimbo.
Jimbo. And you?
Jimbo. Yep. It's my granny's place, but when she passed away, she couldn't tell me not to make moonshine no more. That was her big thing. Don't make moonshine in my house. So you go across the river, you find my old spot where I used to make it. It's pretty standard still. I can still run that one pretty well, but this new one here, I was too embarrassed to tell him I couldn't figure it out. That German fella,
Why didn't she want you making moonshine?
because she didn't want me competing with her business.
Her business. Gotcha.
She said I could do whatever I want with my business, but not in her house, which is fair.
Sure.
She sounds like a respectful lady.
Speaking of business, we need to get down to it.
Yeah. How many crates of moonshine could we make in, say, a day?
A lot of moonshine.
A lot of moonshine. How many wagons could me and Connor here transport in a day?
If
You fellas are
if
busy.
we're all consecutively working together as a unit, we could probably get maybe 2, 3.
All right, I has a question because I in the past may have helped a guy out with moonshine before. I know there's a couple places you can sell it, and sometimes the law, they figures out real quick. And it's not against the law, but sometimes they get allergic and they smells it, and they come looking. But I wonder in that Van Horn, they just buys it, right? You're not taking it to some guy out in the New Austin area.
I mean, I don't mind taking it to some guy.
Well, not just that, but I'm a pretty charismatic fella myself, and I don't mind selling it bottle by bottle to people around. I find it pretty easy to do that, especially when you undercut your competition.
Yeah, but you gotta hold on to them bottles. You gotta keep them real close.
Well, that's the plus of selling in bulk is you get it gone all at once and make a big lump sum, but you're making half as much as you normally would if you nickel and dime out bottle per bottle.
I have a question. Who's the competitors right now?
I don't know yet. I've been out of the business for more 20 years. This is me trying to get started up again.
Now we're back in the business, boys. And it's just us, right? Nobody else.
Nope, I got one fella. He's got a clean head on his shoulder, but he don't mess with the law. He's trying to start out. I got him working at the orange orchard. I brought him in here for a drink, but that's all he knows.
Right, okay.
Well, who are you talking about?
Yeah, a fella named Charlie.
Oh, Charlie? Charlie.
I didn't get his last name. We just had a drink, and he helped me pack up some oranges. You know, if you really wanted to make some money legally, you know they're paying $60 per wagon right now for those oranges. They can't get enough in Valentine. Well, I guess they got robbed a couple times, so they're
I'm
paying top
thinking
dollars.
that this goddamn moonshine thing that we got going on, if we do this and we can get 3 wagons a day sold, that's $900 per day. Now, if we can keep doing that for a couple weeks, us fellas ain't gonna need no money.
Yeah.
And
Plus, go ahead.
I was thinking once we make enough money, we can do it upon request then. And we can relax and enjoy our well-earned libations.
Not only that, I'm liking the fact that I have my friend here, Jim. Is it Jim? Jimbo?
Yeah, Jimbo.
He has this very fine establishment right here that we can all relax in. It's real nice.
Yeah.
Why would you want to hide this behind that door?
I mean, he was a designer. I just told him to make it fancy looking.
Oh yeah,
it
those
fancy.
designers.
Yeah, you see that wood there? I didn't even from around here. He went up Roanoke, got those pieces of wood, put them in. They look real nice though, right?
Went to
Those logs.
Roanoke, huh?
Yeah, Roanoke.
Oh,
I
damn.
couldn't believe it. Why you go up to Roanoke for some wood when you go outside and get a tree?
Why does that look like driftwood? Looks like driftwood.
Well, it looks good, right?
It
I
does.
It looks real nice. Yeah.
I think he sanded it down to make it look like that.
You killed that
I know-
gator?
Yeah, I went out. This is Bobo. He was my pet for probably 12 years. I didn't have a heart to get rid of him once we finished eating him.
All right. Well,
I just like this place.
I know where we can get a customer. I just need details. Let's all ride to a Van Horn together.
Yeah.
There's a barman who
That
runs
sounded like a juicy bug. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, that was a bit gross.
I said, sounded what?
There's a guy who runs a bar there. I ain't get his name, but he's saying he paid $300 for shit, man. And you's a fancy talker, so you could probably get more money out of him for the danger. I mean, the hard work.
That
Or
ain't danger. Yeah.
I just squashed a nasty bug over there on the table.
it looks like a spider.
Yeah, I heard it.
You heard it? What do you mean?
All right, listen, here we goes. You got a fancy, nice little voice there. So when you talk to this man, try and raise it, just say, the law real allergic to this kind of stuff. They don't like it being sold, so maybe we could push for 400. If they say no, 350.
And we could say he's a regular at it, too. We just can do it a lot.
Well, you know what? There's actually more numbers between 400 and 350 that we could try.
Wait,
Yeah.
like how many?
Well, there's a lot. There's at least, there's at least 50.
Well, shit.
50 is a lot of numbers.
All right, so
Actually,
what you
it's like
thinking?
49. Is it 49 or 48
Yeah,
between?
Can
I
we
like
do
this
less
fella.
talking and more collecting for the shine?
Yeah, all right.
Let's go.
Let's go to Van Horn.
Why, we going to Van Horn? Or, I mean,
Yeah,
We've
we're
got to
going
have a
Van
place
Horn.
that sells
We
it first,
gotta-
right?
We gotta go see
Make-
these
we
make
fellas.
a
could
deal.
sell them bottle by bottle if we wanna, but we gotta make it first.
This is
I would
beautiful.
say
Jimbo,
selling it-
nice job.
Ah, it's a beautiful place.
All right, so here's what we need. We need a bottle. We need sugar and wheat.
Why?
You get sugar from the store and weed at night, right?
We can get sugars from the general stores, and we can get. I know a place where we can get some real nice spring water, and then with the wheats, well, with the wheats, we mash them all down into a distill. Y'all know what I mean?
You ever go
I
down
guess.
to Braywaith Manor? Get wheat down there?
Maybe we can get wheat
Wouldn't that-
more up north than
That would
Lemoyne.
mean stealing wheat from the Braithwaite place, right?
But stealing?
Well, I done-
It ain't stealing.
Not
we're
stealing. I mean, just
borrowing.
borrowing it.
No, they
obviously.
let workers go out there and work, and maybe if you want to eat some food, you take some wheat home.
Well, but okay.
That's what I meant.
How much are we gonna be stealing? It sounds like we want to make a lot.
Yeah, the more the better.
We can just okay. So here's how it's
Tell you
gonna
what,
be.
I know Mr. Braithwaite. I'll make sure that we can go over there
What?
and take some wheat. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We ain't
You don't
stealing.
want me to talk to him?
Oh, you can talk to him if you. Who?
Mr. Braithwaite.
The Braithwaite.
Yeah, if you
He-
know
I-
him.
I need-
We have
deputy.
to wait.
Wait, he's a deputy?
I need deputy.
I don't know.
Probably best not talk to him. He'll probably know what we're doing out there. He'll be fine with us just taking
We
some.
tells them we's making bread.
I know a spot. Y'all just trust Shaky.
I
right,
trust
all
you.
right,
I
all
trust
right.
you, Shaky. You've been this good so far.
Come on, y'all. Let's. Oh shit.
What's in there?
I don't know.
We put my shoes back on.
Oh, nice, lovely room.
Goddamn shaky going through the wrong door.
Well, my question is you. So, I have a question because I'm more of a bronze than brains kind of guy, and I can help deliver things and protect things. But I would like to. Should I ride by myself up to Van Horn then and try to get hold of those boys so I make sure we have one beginning customer? Because they. Oh my damn. Because they did offer me that, and I should bring you with me. I think because you can probably negotiate price.
Well, sure. Were you asking me all that?
Oh yeah. I'm trying to say, what did I say? Wait, what's your name again? I didn't catch it.
Jowan Payne.
Right.
John Wynn.
Jowan. J-A-W-N.
John Wynn.
Jawin. Yeah, Jawin.
That's correct.
All right, John. How about these goes collects? You guys goes collects the things we need, and I take John Wynn to talk to the guy who has a job for us, and then we can make sure that job is all squared away, and then I can get back to collecting too. How's that sound?
Well, I made a promise that I would ride with Jawin, but I'll go with if y'all want to get
Well,
the
with
wheat.
Jawin, you can just come on the back,
listen,
get a
we
horse
can
and
all
me.
go to Van Horn and we can all go in and have a drink, speak to these people. We can strike a deal, and then in a couple days or so, we can start collecting. We don't have to do it right now.